What's good, y'all boys? Welcome back again to another video. So I've never seen this video before. It's called The Dumbest Streamer of All Time. And judging from the thumbnail, they're talking about Hasan Piker. I don't vote that dude. He's kind of retarded. Recently, there was him and Ethan was going back and forth. Ethan Klein on H3H. They were going back and forth on their podcast. And I should have covered it, but it's kind of too late now. It was like 2 weeks ago or last week. And pretty much Ethan was just asking regular questions to Hasan about socialism and lefties and shit like that, and how would that be practically put into society, in this capitalist society. Yeah, pretty much you're saying that, there are issues with capitalism for sure that can be fixed, that need to be fixed, but socialism is a pipe dream, okay? That shit is not happening, okay? So it's like, what are y'all even fighting about? And Hasan couldn't really answer concrete questions. The thing with Hasan, and Ethan is funny. I saw Destiny was talking about it, and he kind of called Ethan like the drunken master or whatever, because he's just asking like just regular normie questions. He's approaching it from like a regular person's perspective. How would we see this and what would a regular person ask about it? You know what I'm saying? A regular person that pay their bills, go to work, live their life. One of the questions that stuck out to me was like, okay, in a socialist society, how would employment work? Right? If every employee needs to get a fair share of the means of my production, if I can still start a business when I hire a janitor, how much am I supposed to pay the janitor? A fifth? If I have 4 employees, right? If it's me and 3 other people, and then we hire a janitor, so it's 5 people, how much does the janitor get paid? A fifth of the total profit? Total gross? How does that even work? How does profit sharing work? Okay, we share profits. Okay, what if the company loses money? Do we share loss too? Hasan can't answer none of these questions. Hasan can't answer none of them. So he just comes off as like uneducated. It seems like he's like waffling. He doesn't want to answer certain questions, and like he just look like a fraud. Like you're the one that's number one, right? Political streamer, right? You're like the champion for your side, and yet you're struggling from these regular questions. That's kind of weird. So yeah, I don't know. Go and look for the video. It's really funny. It's really funny just watching the whole thing. But let's see what Tom Dark has to say. It's a 15-minute video. I don't know. I already talked for 2 minutes and a half, so let's just get into it.
It's hard to imagine a celebrity more unlikable than Hasan Piker, someone whose entire lifestyle seems to be a contradiction of his beliefs. I've talked about this before, with him calling billionaires evil for living a lavish lifestyle, and then being the ultimate capitalist in his own right, from buying a house worth millions of dollars.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how. It's so funny, and it really shows you like people's mindsets, where someone can be openly contradictory or openly just, like a liar or dumb, and people will still flock to them. Like they'll see bad behavior, but they will still continue to fund them. They'll still continue to stream hard. Like, it's so interesting how like social media makes people develop these parasocial relationships with people that they watch. You know what I'm saying? Where they feel like they know them. They feel like they're their friends. And I'm sure I'll experience that too when I get bigger on these platforms. But it's just really interesting to me. And it don't even just go for him. It goes for people like Andrew Tate fans, right? It goes for Sneeko fans, goes for Fresh and Fit. They will see these people and see hypocrisies or see bad behavior, and they will still go fight tooth and nail. They see Sneeko being snaky or changing stances a bunch of times. Even though I'm a little bit softer on changing stances, because that's life. If you see something that makes you like, that's life. You change things that you think if you get reasoning. But Sneeko to a lesser extent, because it seems like he just sees something's not working, or he don't like it no more. He just runs to something else. So not that much leeway for him, but a little bit more leeway. But Andrew Tate, you see his history of, let's say, the cam girls, right? Using the cam girls to fleece money from desperate dudes, and then boom, becomes a top like male influencer, male help influencer. You think what I'm saying? And it's just pretty funny. Like, but then, I'm not saying that there's nothing he says that's good, but people don't even like to even bring that up and question it, because that's questionable. It's questionable. And then boom, Fresh Fit. Plenty of videos in Fresh Fit. I don't even need to say no more on that. But same shit with Hasan. They see Hasan obvious hypocrite like this. You say billionaires, capitalists need to die, right? I saw the clip. Let the streets run red with capitalist blood. And yet, look at you. Look at that crib, if that's his crib. But $3 million, come on, bro.
Purchasing a Porsche, which is widely regarded as one of the most expensive car brands, and personally purchasing one that is hundreds of thousands of dollars, owning a ton of expensive clothing, and even visiting brothels in Germany. Like, that is hundreds of thousands of dollars, owning a ton.
Make the rich pay? Nigga, you are the rich.
Ton of expensive clothing, and even visiting brothels in Germany. Like, for a dude that claims to care about exploitation of workers, you would think a brothel would be the last place this dude would want to visit. But last time I made a video about him, I had a ton of people in the comment section complaining about Hasan is actually helping the working class by tweeting and streaming, I guess. By streaming on a platform owned by the richest man in the world, he's saving the West, guys. Look, he's saving all of you guys by making Jeff Bezos way richer. Look at all this progress.
First of all, I'm gay as f***, okay? It's just, that's it, okay? Sorry, I guess I'm gay as a motherfucker, okay?
But I think even if you agree with Hasan's politics, or if any of what I just said went over your head, you can appreciate how dumb this dude's takes have been as of late.
Y'all remember this one? We did a video on this. You remember that?
In all this, that he was just doing his job, going about his day, and his business got ransacked there. But from where we are here, you know, it does that the officers are heading back.
Yeah.
And
we saw this already.
How much they exacerbate, like, narratives that you see on Fox News, what role they play in the boomer reactionary pipeline. Local media talking about $3 worth of Doritos, like, you know, there was a bank run.
See, it's funny when... Okay, I don't even need to say too much. Let's just say this. Let's change all those young black kids. Well, they're not all black. Change all those young kids and turn it into middle-aged white dudes, middle-aged white men with MAGA hats on and American flag shirts. And then let's see the response. All right? Let's see the response. Let's see. Oh my gosh, look what Trump has done. Look at these crazy white people. Da-da-da-da. That's the simplest way to look at it. The reaction will not be the same. It will not be the same.
For some context, this clip is from when Hasan was watching the news covering the Kai Cenat PS5 giveaway that occurred recently, during which thousands of Kai's fans converged on one location in New York City to meet Kai, get these PS5s, and hang out with other fans. What resulted was a riot in which there were thousands of dollars of property damage, with multiple cars being jumped on and broken for no reason, windshields cracked, hoods damaged. It really involved a lot of unnecessary violence and destruction that really didn't need to happen whatsoever. You ever see a video of some kid jumping on top of a random car and clearly damaging the roof?
Now, would they get in trouble with they random motherfuckers over? You are my car that I pay for every month, that I work hard to pay for every month, that I save away to pay for every month, and you're jumping on it? You're going to pay the price. Like, that's crazy. Like, you're getting shot and you're getting ran over. I'm sorry. I wonder whose car that is, bro. Alright, we saw this already.
Fix. He needs a new window. He's gonna need like maybe a new hood or something like that. This guy's gonna need a new fender. His car really needs to be worked on here. This is thousands of dollars worth of property damage. Keep in mind, this random man was just trying to get home from work or something. Maybe he was grabbing a coffee. And unbeknownst to him, there were 8,000 teenagers having a little riot
Look
in
at
New York
that.
to try and get some PS5s, some of which were willing to do some serious property damage.
This Uber driver's window completely smashed. He says police pulled him out of the car.
They said, leave everything, get the hell out of here, otherwise they're gonna kill someone here.
And one of the people affected was a shop owner who owns one of those little newsstands you see around New York. You know, good place to grab a soda or coffee or some chips, snacks and stuff like that. So some of these fans decided to steal from this dude and ransack the front of his shop for no fucking reason. Keep in mind, this is not like a rich guy. This is some random working class guy from New York who owns a very small roadside shop and is just trying to make some money, probably for his family.
And I'm gonna tell you guys a story. And if I have some of the clips still, I think it might be on my other laptop. I'm gonna put some of the clips in here. When I was in New York last October, for Vice, after we filmed it, I got an Uber and we rode to the airport. The Uber driver was this man named Muhammad, and he was telling me about himself. Because he asked questions like, what were we doing and what were we filming? Because, I was suited up, dressed up and stuff. If you seen the Vice video, or me talking about the Vice video, you saw how I was fitted. You feel me? The cleanest one there for sure. I still got that jacket. I need to wear that jacket again, but I don't have a reason to right now. I noticed he was listening to like a motivational video. Well, he asked me a question. How is he supposed to like find the courage and the motivation to keep living how he was living? For some context, this is how Muhammad was living. He immigrated here with his family. 2 kids, a wife, and 2 grandparents. The only person in the household that works is him. He doesn't have any education. He's only able to Uber drive. And he Uber drives for 12 to 14 hours every day. Only day off is Sunday. And yet he comes home and gets ridiculed and belittled and talked down to, and doesn't experience any gratitude. And yet, he does it anyway because they need him. Imagine if he was just trying to get home or trying to work, and he's in that crowd and he's stuck. And these kids come and jumping on his car, destroying his windshield, destroying the hood of his car, destroying the bumper. You think Muhammad has the money to fix his car? You think he has the money to fix his car in New York? Come on. And what does Hasan say? Oh, look at the news. Fox News acting like it was a bank run, a bank heist. They're trying to make it seem like it's the most dramatic. Whatever. Oh, wow. They stole some stuff. $3 of Doritos. And are you serious? It's just so funny how people that's on the side that's supposed to be for the people, right? And look, those aren't even like the store owner. The Uber guy, it's not like they're white people. It's not like they're white. Obviously, they're either, descended from immigrants, right? One of their protected classes on the left side. And look at how much he just disregards. Look how much Hasan disregards their livelihood. He's so out of touch because he has so much money. He's acting just like the rich people that he hates. He's acting just like the rich that one day we're all going to eat, right? Eat the rich. You're acting just like them. You're acting like the bourgeoisie. You make it seem like it's nothing because it's nothing to you, but to them, it's everything. If something happened to my car right now, nigga, I'd be fucked up. I'm grits. That's why I pray to God. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you feel me? It just blows my mind, bro. Especially thinking back to that. Let's keep going.
Family. And then there's Hasan's reaction to that news.
I fucking despise local media, dude. There you go. There is no better representation of how dog water local media is and how much they exacerbate like narratives that you see on Fox News. What?
Yeah, that sucks, but seems like an isolated incident. Kai needs to help that dude out. That would be cool if Kai found that dude and helped him, but it probably would have been hard to find him for real. I mean, maybe not, because he was on the news. The news talked to him. He could probably have his people reach out to the news and find that person. That's what I would do. I don't know what else Kai was doing for all this. I know he got arrested and they let him out on bail or whatever. I don't know if he... I don't watch Kai. I don't be sitting there watching people stream for 24 hours. I got shit to do. But, if I was Kai, I had those resources and shit, I would, make sure he was straight. They really trying to make us hate these kids. Come on, bro. Like, these people can't take these people serious, bro.
What role they play in the boomer reactionary pipeline. Local media talking about $3 worth of Doritos.
Whoa, someone said nuke them. I'm looking at the chat. Somebody said, that's crazy.
There was a bank run or some shit.
Imagine pretending to be a champion for the working class, and then when you see someone who's genuinely working class getting their shit rocked, your reaction is to say, oh well, too bad, so sad. It's not even a big deal. And the whole reason...
You see what happened? And and it happens all the time. There's so many, protected classes on the left side of things, right? That when one confronts the other, now they're put in a predicament. A lot of these liberals or socialists or Marxists, whatever, they're put in a situation, they're put in a pickle, they're put in a predicament where they have to pick which one to defend. Do I defend the black kids running around, or do I defend the workers that the black kids and the little kids were victimizing? Black people or working class? Which one's gonna win? Usually it's gonna go to the black people. If it's black people and LGBTQ, it's gonna be LGBTQ. It's tough. But again, not all those kids are black.
The reason this happened was because Kai Cenat, a Twitch streamer, held this event unplanned and a ton of damage was caused. Now, considering Kai's like 20 years old and he's relatively new to fame and everything, there's no way I could try to hold him totally responsible for the damage done. Maybe partially, and I think he's going to be charged for this, but not totally responsible. But who does Hasan choose to defend when it comes down to it? Is it the dude who got his shop stolen from, reducing it to a $3 chip bag?
Local media talking about $3 worth of Doritos, like, you know, there was a bank run.
Or the rabid fans of the famous multi-millionaire streamer. I think it's clear where this dude's priorities are.
First of all, I'm gay as
and his take just gets worse and worse as it goes on.
I also want to make it seem like, you know, this is a riot that was completely out of control.
I mean, dude, look at the video you're watching right now in front of your very...
Hold on. I want to see if he's only talking about this or he has other examples in him. Okay. Okay, here's other stuff.
Guys, does this not look like a riot that's completely out of control? There are thousands of people in a small area, and several of them are destroying property.
I'm going to say something crazy. It's actually not that crazy. Look how Hasan and other leftists, whatever, liberals, reacted to this. But then you look at January 6th, they lose their mind. All them people need to be hung and arrested and thrown in jail for life. That's what their reaction. I understand the difference is New York City and a federal building. I understand that. And I understand people did die January 6th. I think 3 people did, right? One officer, or maybe it was just 2 people. One officer and then one lady that was there. But if you look at all the footage from January 6th, a majority of it was just people walking around. A majority of it was not people breaking windows to get in. A majority of people just walking around, looking around, ooh, ooh, ooh. And that's a fact. But if you go back and look at how they reported on it at first, which I still think it's something crazy. I still think it's crazy that they did that, right? Went inside. But again, people let them inside. Some of those officers opened the door and let them walk in. But if you go back and look how they reported on it, they didn't show any of the calm, mundane parts of it. They only showed the parts that look crazy. They only showed people fighting. They only showed people running around. They showed people sitting around taking pictures, though. But again, they made it seem like it was some big, like it was a terrorist attack, right? Like, come on, bro. Come on. That's what I always say. If the news try to make it seem like something is super duper crazy, 9 times out of 10, it's not as crazy as they're trying to make it seem. They just want you to think it's super crazy.
Of innocent bystanders. I mean, you can literally see behind him while he says this, there's absolute pandemonium going down. And big tough guy over here, Hasan, when actually confronted IRL, not by a riot, but with a troll like Matan, basically just cowers in fear and acts like a total pussy.
What's going on?
Yeah.
How you guys doing? We love landlords. We're here to protest against the landlords and the unions. We love them.
Before walking away with his tail between his legs.
Landlords, 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 landlords.
You are a total walking contradiction. You are fucking embarrassing.
Look how he walk. Why he walk like that? That's crazy.
The fact you can even pretend to have any moral compass, given how often you contradict.
No cap, I remember that. That's why Hasan don't go outside, bro.
Everything you claim to believe in is actually insane. But Hasan's audience does not really care at the end of the day. I mean, they saw him do this live and it was not a problem for them. They just want to reaffirm their political position, which they formed through Twitter and Reddit, which is that being rich is evil and exploitation of workers is evil. And that's why we need to support Hasan, who directly benefits on a daily basis from the exploitation of workers through Amazon and makes money through their labor through Twitch Prime subscriptions. He talks about supporting the working class from behind the gates of his gated community in his house that looks like a temple or something. And I wouldn't even care about him purchasing some serious swag if it wasn't a contradiction of his belief system. But at the end of the day, he does not care, his audience does not care, and so the ball will keep rolling as long as he lets it. Thankfully, one person who is a little tired of Hasan's shit is maybe the last person you guys would expect because it's someone close to him. None other than Ethan Klein, H3H3 Productions of the H3 podcast.
I wonder how they even linked up, bro.
Decided to push back against him on his take on reaction content the other day on an episode of Leftovers.
Oh.
So, like, I mean, just right off the bat, what the fuck is this editing? There's 10 seconds of him sitting there like a moron. Look at this idiot.
I didn't talk about this stuff, but it was something that was pretty funny. Pretty much that dude, XQC, people were getting on him because he just, like, reacts to people's videos on stream. And he was watching this person's video, and then he got up and left for, like, the whole video, came back when it was almost done. His chat said something. He's like, oh, wow, that's crazy. Whoa, chat. Whoa, that's crazy. Whoa. Again, so you're making money off these streams and you're not even doing anything. It's other people's videos playing. So technically that's kind of like Stealing? That was the whole thing. And Hasan was trying to defend XQC, but Ethan wasn't going for it because anyone with a brain could see it's kind of retarded. Very retarded.
This
The
is
editing
like
is not
that.
high effort.
I mean, hold on.
No, it's not.
Let me get a taste of this. Why wouldn't they cut that?
Kristen Tate being held in a Romanian jail cell for over 3
Look at him.
Yeah,
he
I
doesn't even know what the fuck he's watching.
I think the main problem here
What a
is
moron,
like,
dude.
The main problem here should be that if this is on your main channel, you should definitely edit it more for sure.
Hold on, Hasan. I really want to see. I want to get a feel for this. I mean, this is already theft. He didn't even intro it. He didn't talk about it. He's literally just sitting there quietly for the first 30 seconds. You should sue him. You, XQC, you thief. I'm not surprised he's stealing people's videos. He steals people's money too on
his
fucking
attitude
gambling.
on this, by the way, is look.
Hasan is kind of being waffly and flaky on it because Hasan does this. Hasan leaves. He eats. He don't really say too much. He does the shit. Me, if I'm reacting to something, I'm talking about it. Look how many times I already paused this video. I'm 22 minutes into this recording, and the video is only 7 minutes in, and it's a 15-minute video because I have shit to say.
You're talking to someone who I do not care about IP in the same way that you do. We have differing opinions on it.
You think that you should be able to take people's videos and re-upload them?
Oh my gosh.
Not necessarily.
This is so stupid.
I think you should still abide by certain standards, but overall, I don't really care. I don't really care if someone rips my IP.
No, but you're talking about IP law?
IP. First of all, that nigga don't make nothing. He don't make shit. The only thing that people can steal from him when it comes to IP, intellectual property, is people reacting to him talking, saying stupid shit like we just did. That's the only thing you do. But you don't have no IP. You don't make anything, okay? You just talk, you react. That's all you do. You don't go out and give speeches, or at least I haven't seen him do anything. All I've seen is that one time he went outside and Mason, what's his name? Bill Clinton kid, I think is Mason? What's that dude's name? Matan. Him, when he confronted him and trolled his ass.
My personal preferences and what I think, my personal preferences and what I believe, and how I believe IP should be run is significantly more
How should IPs
hands-off.
be run? How should IPs be run?
I think that there should be a similar structure to how patents are supposed to exist for all content creation, that after a certain amount of time has passed for like television productions or for even movies in general, that IP should be completely lifted and you can make derivative works off of that with ease.
Well, that's like a 50-year scope. That doesn't
not even a
affect what
50-year
we do.
scope. I think it should be shorter than that.
Okay.
That's number one. Number two, I think that as far as like rigorous control over IP, I personally don't have it. I don't believe in it. I don't think it's a good thing.
Bruh, if I make something, nigga, I dictate how it gets used and works, okay? You're not going to tell me that, after this amount of time, this short amount of time, then you can do whatever you want with it. You can put it on a video. You can make a video, use it, and leave the camera and let it play and then make money off something that I made. That's not, no, bro, no. Even with YouTube's fair use policy and shit, that's not fair use. Fair use is significantly transforming it from its original source, original content. Otherwise, it's just stealing. It's just stealing. This dude is just waffling, saying a bunch of bullshit, and it's a tactic that people use when they don't really understand they don't really know what the fuck they're talking about. They try to say a bunch of shit and talk in circles so they can get bored and want to just move on, and you can't really refute what they're saying because you don't care anymore, because you're like, what the fuck, you even say anything?
I mean, you don't believe in it. I don't understand what that means. You think that people should be able to steal your videos and upload it?
Yeah, which is why I have.
Why? How is that fair to anybody?
You get up
100%.
to go pee.
Yeah, you can't.
That's
do
like
that.
pretty basic stuff.
You stop doing that?
I only do it with. I usually only do it with my videos that I know are from my friends, like Noah Samson, Second Thought, things like that.
Noah Samson. Yeah, you could definitely walk away from a Noah Samson video. Matter of fact, we're gonna react to one of them because he be saying some stupid shit and think he's smart, but he's not smart, bro.
And it's
you do not have my permission to walk away from.
For the
videos.
record, I'm not actually walking away for an extended period of time. Like, what are you supposed to do if there's an emergency and you have
just
to get
say,
up?
"Wait, I'll be right back."
Yeah, you can. Well, that, and also you can pause it. But the problem is,
pause the video.
When you pause the video, it's just like makes the content awful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like,
That's no. I'm just
can't-
telling you. No, I know.
understand.
You're right.
You say, guys, put on a song or something. You know what I mean?
Absolutely
Show.
right.
Ethan did later post a statement about how he felt bad for really going in on Hasan, but honestly, this looks like one of the only base moments from Ethan Klein we've gotten in a long time. It's too bad that he wanted to walk that back.
Facts.
I guess he didn't want his fans to realize Hasan is a retarded person. That would be a pretty bad thing to happen. It would jeopardize a lot of their career opportunities for both of them. If people were to wake up to the fact that Hasan Piker is like a dumb grifter who does not actually care about anything apart from personally enriching himself, Ethan ended up tweeting out in response to the reaction drama flaring up again, saying, "I'd like to say publicly that @XQC is a content thief, and if you think that is defamation, please sue me, bitch. Destroying morons in court is my favorite hobby, and if you want me to explain why you are a content thief, I'm happy to chat with you anytime." And following this, XQC agreed to a debate, and that went about
Debate me, old guy. That was crazy. I saw some of it. It was very bad.
as swimmingly as you could have expected for him. Now, regardless of if you think XQC is right or not with their React drama take, basically his being that it doesn't matter and he should just be able to react to whatever he wants and he just doesn't give a shit, right? Regardless of if you think that's the right take or not, I think that choosing to even accept this debate was a poor choice given the fact that he actually can't speak English.
Yo, what the f are you doing? Man, can I buy a lot?
Wait, whoa. Fernstein. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I just got a notification. One of those old ass politicians that's like 90 years old and has a bunch of money off of seems like inside trading and shit like that. It just said that she died. Oh my gosh. I think that's who it was. Fernstein. Alright, let's keep going. Sorry.
Pickaxe? You want to play Fortnite?
Man,
Are you okay?
have a nice night.
Oh my god.
Guys, we don't do the management because I was going to guitar the management. Just one more, and after that, we'll do what we do, guys. But we're going to die here anyway. If we die here,
What the fuck?
Oh, okay, sure. I mean, that's content, man. It's original content, at least. Yes, dude. Because you siphon views from people, dude. It's so fucking obvious why you do it.
You ask a question and you answer for me. If you want,
you're not being honest.
You can have a monologue if you want to. You just mute me and just go on a fucking rant. But if you want to ask me a question, you have to listen to the answer. Here's the answer. He controls the IP.
You know, I saw the Meat Canyon video that they did on XQC, and not really looking at him up close for real. Yeah, the resemblance is strong. Oh boy, well, we're gonna stop it there though. This video get long. It was really to make fun of Hasan for real. But yeah, man, that's the video. Let me know what y'all think about Hasan and people like him down below. And I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, and hit the notification bell. And join the Discord, link in the description box. And shout out Tom Dark. Yeah, Tom Dark. That was his video. And peace out.